I think there's a difference between hope and optimism. I'm hopeful.
Okay, that's what I'm optimistic
I'm
about.
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because humans are resourceful, and we are the possessors of consciousness, like a higher consciousness, in the sense that we can anticipate the future. We can think about the future. Most animals can't think much about the future, and we can plan for it. It's like the jelly bean test. There are certain children that if you say you can have one jelly bean now, but if you wait 15 minutes, you can have two jelly beans. Half of them fail that test and just take the jelly bean, and the other half can wait 15 minutes. We all have to pass the jelly bean test. We have to understand that the future is coming at us like a freight train, and we have to embrace that challenge. We're good at challenges, and we're good at adaptation. I mean, Edie said the number one thing we have is exploration, but exploration is a form of adaptation. People had to go look over the hill to see if there was a place better over there with more fruit or more game or whatever. And we always have been moving around the planet. It's only in the last century that we've really gotten to look much below the oceans. We've got to gather a lot of data down there to know what to do. But we can't wait until we know everything about the ocean. We have to act on what we know already. When the house is on fire, you got to do something about it. When I think about our leadership, our governments, our business leadership, and how they're like really just in this horrible failure mode right now to really process this problem, I look at the average person and say it's got to be bottom up. We have to inspire people. We do that with our media projects, with our films, with the images that we bring back. We do have to educate them. We don't want to numb people with knowledge. Every bit of knowledge you try to hand somebody has to come with a sense of empowerment, that this knowledge gives you individually the power to do something about it. And whether that's change our energy consumption, change our throwaway mentality, change our consumption of goods, change the way we eat, which affects agriculture. I'm going to just close with one thought here. Paul Allen, who was a great explorer himself and philanthropist, co-founder of Microsoft, friend of mine, I'm happy to say, asked me once point blank, how do we save the oceans? I gave him the wrong answer. What I should have said, I said stuff like what we've all been saying. I should have said, you save the oceans on land. You talk about that farmer in Idaho and how that person realizes their life is connected to what's going on hundreds or thousands of feet down below the water, thousands of miles away, that it's all connected. The only way you're going to save the ocean is to get everybody to understand the connectivity between themselves and the ocean and the consequences of what they do and how it all sort of winds up in the ocean.